Welcome to the wild card round of the playoffs. What's up, everybody? I'm Sam. This is Rob with me. How's it going, Rob?
It's going good, Sam. How are you?
Good, good. And before we forget, wish everybody a Merry Christmas next week, because we might not be doing a broadcast by then, right? Or is it maybe after Christmas? I don't know.
I think it's one after Christmas. Damn it, we're doing one next week, Sam.
Dang it. Okay. Cool. Well, hey, only 2 games to talk about this week, Rob. Should we just get right into it?
Let's do it, Sam. Let's go with the one that doesn't involve gangrene first. Let's go, brother.
All right. That'd be
little Belichick mate versus the autumn wind. If you go to the weekly results, Sam, it shows up nicely on my screen. I don't know what you got going on your end.
Yeah, mine's all weird. Yes, good. Go ahead.
All right, I'm ready. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, what else needs to be said about this game other than domination?
Yep. Yes. That's crazy. Who the heck is Sam Laporta? And why did he get 30 points?
Well, I think he's a rookie tight end, right, out of Detroit. I believe he's a rookie anyway. He's come on my screen here, and he blew it up on on the Saturday game. So that was pretty damn impressive there for Mr. Sam Laporta. I think la means the, Porta means Porta. I am here to kick autumn wind's ass is what it stands for right off the bat, right? Yeah. C-Mac, that's going to be a recurring thing. Well, and you don't lose games when you got 45 points out of James Cook and 47.5 out of Christian McCaffrey, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's all gravy after that, brother. There's nothing to it, man. That's 92.5 out of 9. You just throw that in and you go, all right. And then he's only 5 points down from there. So basically just a couple running backs kicked his ass. And that's all the way through. So Adrian had a good season, man. He just ran into the buzzsaw this week and had a bad week. Those two things together make it look worse than it should be. So Justin Fields, meh. Trevor Lawrence, meh. Mm-hmm. But James Cook, McCaffrey, whoo. Mike Evans, meh. Hey, look, it's Sam Laporta. That's crazy. Sam Laporta, the Kansas City Chiefs. That's 214. That's 3.75 points shy of the season total. Not that it would have counted. It just would have made you mad. You're like, damn it. Yeah. I would have had the season high and got a $75 bonus, but that doesn't work that way. We play regular season, we have to have rewards for that. So, Adrian, it was a hell of a good year, my friend, and we will see you again soon.
Mm-hmm. Good.
All right.
Great season, Adrian.
Yeah, and now what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the game that was actually close?
Let's talk about the other game.
We'll do some matchups here. All right. I can talk a lot about this game because, goddammit, I was a participant in it, Sam. Mm-hmm. So, all right. So, Degenerate Bastards, every time you kind of look to your left, you lost another player to injury. That was kind of interesting. Literally, Michael Pittman goes out with concussion on a cheap shot that got the guy suspended the rest of the year.
Yep.
And then, but the play before that, where his Zach Moss scored, he got pulled down on a horse collar. So that knocked him out of the game. I was like, well, that's no way to win, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the win that way. And let's see, we roll into the next day, and I believe Trey McBride went down. Yeah, that was cool. And then Brock Purdy even went out for a short period of time there. That was kind of strange. And, you got all that. So that was kind of interesting. So, and so that went down that way. But let's get into the game portion of it that actually kind of comes into play. So I'm just going to say that I've sat here for 2 weeks and watched Brock Purdy drop dimes to Deebo Samuel. Mm-hmm. Playing against Michael 2 weeks in a row, and I'm about sick to death of it, man. We just had enough. We even got a garbage time one. I'm like, why are you still throwing the ball? You're killing me, So it had enough of that. But really, the story of this game, aside from that, Mike had Zeke Elliott going, oh, that hurts, is that we had a game played in Buffalo in I think it's the warmest December game ever played between two high-flying offenses, and on Michael's side, Josh Allen was too busy handing the ball off to the aforementioned James Cook for 45 points. And on the flip side, Gang Green is sitting there and watch Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard, and especially Dak Prescott, do absolutely dick for the entirety of the day. So, they finally get down to get some garbage time touchdown. They're moving down the field. I'm like, all I need is this. And they hands the ball off to freaking CeeDee Lamb for an end around into the end zone. I just disgusted disgusted by the entirety of the entire event. So you had all that. Then you roll over here, and Josh Allen, he didn't do much more, but really, and this after the morning of Miami Dolphins just kind of going crazy all morning long out there. But the Niners kind of got back in there. David Njoku, baby, David Njoku. Everybody gave me shit on Rashee Rice. I don't care. Rashee Rice, man, I'll tell you what, he's now scored as many touchdowns as DK Metcalf did in that one half of football. But he's actually played up. I feel good about that pick. A.J. Brown got shut down. But Gang Green, this isn't quite, James Cook combo here. Mm-hmm. But McCaffrey and Kyron Williams haven't fumbled twice. I mean, this would have been a lot easier game. But, blown up, got just enough out of Trevor Lawrence, walking on with the win. 165 to 100, what do we got? 153 there. Yep. That was a solid playoff game right there, huh? Yeah. So finally got Michael on the third time through. He's got a great team, probably even a team better than mine, but it's, we play it week to week. I don't feel bad about my team by any stretch of the imagination here, Sam. I mean, I don't have, but my team's pretty strong. I like that team too. So, season long, I think he was about 30 points better than me. And so I finally got him. Michael is a great competitor and a great friend of the league, and so it was a great honor. We were going back and forth. That was a tough game, man. That was a tough game. He probably, he had a couple of roster moves there. Jalen Waddle, the 28 on the bench, but we're not going to rub that in on the poor man. You do the best you can with the information you have. You put it out there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and there you go, right?
Yeah, so congrats, Rob, for, getting your first round win. And now we are headed to the semifinals.
You sure are, Sam. Who's going to be doing that now? Who's playing in that? Oh, is Gang Green in that too?
Gang Green and who else?
Oh, I'm playing this distant relative named Nolan El Oso Verde. So that should be interesting, huh?
Should we make predictions now?
Yeah, I'm not predicting shit in that game, Sam. I mean, I already got to deal with Nolan for 5 straight days of fantasy football. What are you talking about, man? This thing drags out from Thursday night all the way till Monday night, including the holidays. You have to be in like closed quarters with these people at times. I can't even just go to the bar and get wasted. Well, I can, but he's not quite 21, so he can stand outside. Even though we've been taking the bar since he's like 7 because we're parents of the year. Not to drink, by the way, but so you got that. No predictions there. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun game.
And then on the other side, it's Belichick Mate and the Hart Foundation, right?
Do you believe that would be the case? You got any predictions there, Sam? I got no problem predicting this game.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think, first thing I'd like to point out that I think the combined age of my 3 competitors is slightly less than my age. Okay, so all you old folks out there in this league that have been around for a long time, yeah, that's right. I'm looking at you, Dean Gray. I'm looking at you, New Denver. I'm looking at all of you except for the other 3 guys in the playoffs. Your heart should be with me, right? But if you're betting on a dying horse, we'll see how that goes. I don't know, man. Hart Foundation's he's had the best team all year, hasn't he?
Yeah, yep. I would have to agree.
Not by a short shot either. I mean, he's had a strong team, and the rules of fantasy football are guys will get their numbers, but sometimes I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that James Cook's not putting up 45 this week, Sam.
Hey. What if they found a formula and that?
They didn't find a formula. Huh? They didn't find a formula. Yeah. What if they found a formula?
What if they found a formula to win? Come on. Now.
Yeah. I know, but I'm not. Even then, I'm going to say that James Cook, who's kind of a middling running back at best, it seems like they use him kind of a lot in the first half of football games, and they put him on the bench. You're like, what happened to James Cook? Oh yeah, he was doing well earlier, and then or he'll fumble the ball or just do something. He kind of disappears. For some reason, that didn't happen that day. So, this is kind of, I'm not going to bag on the great James Cook. I'll probably be playing against him next week. But it's, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say James Cook's not going to put up 45 against him.
Okay. That's a safe
Even
choice.
Though they are playing the Chargers, he might put up 65. So, I'm just saying. So everybody understand here, James Cook is not putting up exactly 45.5 points. I didn't say he put up more. I didn't say he put up less. I just said he's not putting up 45.5.
You're a Nostradamus, Rob. Okay. That's
I
what
am
you
a
want.
I am definitely a Nostradamus. So, so I don't know, man. Cody's had the best team all year. Patrick's a big uphill climb. Cody's been chopping at the pit for like 20 years to get a win. So it's going to be tough, man. But we'll let them play out how they do. The other side's going to be a tight one too. You know, there's these injuries starting to come into play. To be quite honest with you, an awful lot of this is going to depend on the health of Tyreek Hill and how much Tyreek Hill's wife is up his ass before that game, apparently. So, as we all know now, so that's going to be a big driving factor for a couple teams here. That and of course the great James Cook, fantasy god.
Yeah,
That's all I got, Sam.
We'll see how it goes. And for Rob, I'm Sam. Hey, everybody, have a safe and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
And a happy yeah, we'll see you. And a happy day after Christmas, and a happy fantasy conference championship round, gentlemen. Good luck to everybody. It's a pleasure as always. Oh, and pay your league fees. Although I seriously doubt that anybody that still owes league fees is listening to this at this time. So, all right, Sam.
All right, guys.